I'm proud of the whole cast in the movie. It's crazy, you know.
So proud of her performance in it.
I don't think it's ever been more relevant. There's never going to be a time when people like that don't exist. There's never going to be a time when like the little outskirt of people that want to do things a little bit differently aren't there, and that's why it's never gone away. I think it's not about how rebellious they were being for the time or what conventions they were going against. It was like, it was so much more than that. It's not about being rebellious, it's about being yourself.
Both of you, not just him.
No, I'm so Walter couldn't have brought together a group of people that thrived on each other more. Like I can't. It is so very much in their spirit of the book that like whatever happens happens. Everyone could have stood up and been like, we hate this movie, and be like, oh really cool, we love it.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Sweet. I don't know. There's really. I do kind of black out a little bit when I show up at places like this, and I've felt so welcomed, and I think it really matters when you're so proud. I'm so proud of this movie. I couldn't be more honest about that. So I couldn't stand taller. I think that everyone's probably pretty excited. It's so much bigger. I mean, on the road hasn't. Everyone who cares about this book has been waiting for forever to see it. So I think that that's the most important thing. Doing good.
Thank you so much.
Well, I mean, I think that the relationship that we had with the book, all of us individually, was so significant that like that was the first thing that we had to share, and then we realized really soon after we met each other that we had a lot beyond that, and I think that Walter, his talent is seeing how to bring people together, and I really think it comes across, and like it was so the most natural thing, and like it's been my favorite book since I was 15, so. Opened me up like I couldn't even begin to tell you. I mean, like I think that this story attracts people that either are like the type of person that runs down the street knowing that everyone's following them, or the type of person that follows. And I'm so not the leader. And I think that as soon as I found my way into this group of people, I was like, wow, you know what? For a second, I could pretend to be the one who's leading the way. And like, only with Walter and Garrett and Sam could I have done that. I'm so not that person. The festival, if you look at the history of it, I mean, it's such an amazing place to take a movie that you care about, and to stand next to these guys here, I really can't even begin to tell you how much it means to me, and to know that like everyone's here in support and everything is like it's amazing. I was so young when I read the book. There wasn't a second's thought that I would ever play this part. So when it came about, I was like, I drove away from my meeting with Walter absolutely vibrating, shaking. So yeah. I mean, anytime we can, there aren't too many opportunities to show this thing, and we put everything we had into it, and I think, I mean, there's nothing that I've been more proud of in so long. I'm so happy to be standing with the people that I'm standing with. It's like, yeah, that's it. I personally always feel an enormous amount of pressure before I go into any film. In this case, like, just to feel not like a bunch of stupid kids that sort of are fans of the book because it's free and it's fun. It's like, it's so much more than that, and to know that we're allowed to know the intimate personal lives of the people that made this happen, and make sure to do them justice, and feel literally like every time you don't do something right, like you look up and you say, I'm sorry, or you look up and say, thank you for letting me be here. It's like, it's such a different experience to most experiences making a film that doesn't exist before you. This existed before us, it existed for so many people before us. It was like, it was just nice to be a part of that, and then more so like kind of, it's not just being a part of it now. It's like, I don't want to sound even remotely like I've gotten more out of it than other people that love the book, but Walter allowed us to have an experience that I could never, ever describe. It's like, it's the coolest thing ever.